Try to harvest.
So when the last time you come out
When I ready?
this far? You don't come this far
No, I go up.
up the
Go to
steps.
the cube and go with the pig.
So
Go
you
to
don't.
the pig yet?
Yeah.
Okay. And sometimes I walk and I go to the wall and go out there and turn back.
Yeah.
Don't go down. Because the place is level, not stumbling. Let's take my time. A pumpkin is somewhere about here.
Yeah.
Yes. It's plant up there and it's bare. You know, you see the banana tree? I planted a banana there last year and it bear 10 hand. 10 hand, you know?
Yeah.
Can't
So
believe.
what can you see now? If you're looking out, what can you see?
I just see the trees.
You see the trees.
Yeah, man, but they are dark.
They're dark. So you see me?
Yes, I'm on a red shirt. Yeah.
Do you see the ground? Look a bit.
Yes, the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This place, I couldn't tell when I came up here. Because coming up here, stumbling like that, no, it don't help. I am very dark. Especially when you say I take the olive oil on 90. So how far are you going?
Not far.
Here. I used to do this journey so much. Uphill, downhill. One day, you know, I remember when I reached right here, coming down in my bucket on my head after my husband died. Have on my water boat, step down. Coming down. I see a man was coming up. And the man stopped. He'd have a goat. Lord, Sister Barnes. Good day. I said, good day, sir. Long time I wait for you. I said, for what? I said, I don't have no goat for sale. I no pig. He said, Lord, I know that. A long time I wait for you. I want you to be married too. Me draw back. I said, sir? I said, from your wife dead. It's somebody me know, you know. From your wife dead. You don't find nobody where you love. Him say, one woman, him take one woman, but the woman mash him up again. I said, how you know me no go mash up? He said, no, sir, a long time me know you and you not going to do that. So me help down the bucket now. And I say, listen, me tell you something. You have a bank account to take care of me? Him say, look pan the man pan his head turn, but I say, you know what you do? Turn back and go back down the gate. And look if you see me placard put up down there.
Any what?
Placard put up down there.
Placard.
Placard. Say me I look somebody. Same so. I say, look if you see man come in and woman come out. The man sit down. He say, why you so cross? I say, I never send a message to you. You're not looking for one like me. And the man, he used to pass and wave to me and say hi. Sometimes rain upon and stop at the house. Not again. When he pass here and turn his face over the person, I said yes. Never tell
So
me.
I didn't send a message to you.
No, I didn't send a message to you. No placard is not at my gate. No. Because I have my children, them, and I respect them, and they must respect me. Okay. My husband died. And if you look in the Bible and you're going to read the Bible, if you're a widow, you must be a widow in and out. Your husband dead, everybody knew you was a widow. When night come, you hear pum, 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 pum. You get up open door. You shut it. When before the man, you see man come out. Not that so. I'm a widow. And God provides for the widow. But if you're going to be a widow outside and not inside, it's going to be something else.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a widow.
Mm-hmm.
You're a shadow of a widow.
Tell me about your father.
My father, he was just, my father never told us me, you know.
What was his name?
Stephen Ashley.
Where did he live? Mm-hmm.
When they came out here, they come to visit me.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so.
That's your step.
Let me get all right, man. Yeah, man. So, why you don't hang down your hand? Yeah,
First
shame,
time.
innit?
First time.
So, now, my sister, all of my sister children, they are Christian. Some is pastor, some is missionary,
Mm-hmm.
and so forth. But you know that your mother is a Christian?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's a revival.
Mm-hmm.
She can see things.
Okay.
Your mother.
Sit right down here.
Ooh. You're going to sit here and I
So
sit
you're a
here.
revival too?
Yeah.
The whole family can see things?
Huh?
The whole family can
Most of the family can sit in because my father was a healer.
Tell us about the healing. What did he do? What did he do?
If you is here and they said evil on you, him take it off you. He come and take it off. And then he will give you advice and all that. And that meeting house that you see down at the level there, what you call it, kitty piece, it was his. Yes.
So our family is Baptist. They used to dress in white and playing tambourines. When they say the bands, what does that mean? What kind of music?
Revival.
What does revival mean?
Jump.
What does revival mean?
You revive from dead works. When you go to the church now, right, and it started, your revival, that those, it's kind of cut out now. We're getting kind of cut out revival now. Most of the revival church and turn, you know, Presbyterian and all those, but the revival, that is the head of society, revival. Revival, when my father was alive, he stay right here, when me sit down here, and him see the bands coming from Kingston. And he will call his daughter, his name Eleanor. He say, Eleanor, come go down the camp and set up message down here. A band's leaving Kingston now, reaching here 12 o'clock today. 12 o'clock look for it.
Yeah.
Camp.
So the people in the truck, what kind of song they used to sing? What's the procession to start off the revival in the van?
Yes, ma'am.
So how did it start? What is the
You sing.
essence of it?
You
What
sing
kind of song
revival.
you singing?
You sing revival song. You sing like you know the song would say here one a revival song now. I still remember one. Say, Gabriel loose my bond. Gabriel loose my bond. Gabriel loose my bond and let me go. Don't you hear the clapping of the angels' wing? Gabriel loose my band and let me go. And the people in start to shout.
Shout what?
Shout, go round the ring and shout and draw sound in and shout. That is revival. Let me tell you, I am the last child from my father. And most of my father's gift turned over to me. When I was around 13 years old, I was at my mother's home. And one Sunday morning, I get up. Sissy was there, that is your grandmother. She was living, it was two houses, one this way, one she was in. I have a sister was there by the name of Enid. She died in there. And I took my Bible and I go out in the barbecue. We have a big barbecue. And I open the Bible. And I say, Enid, bring a glass of water to me. You also have those tall pint glass, but you can look through. I said, put it down there. And after she put it down there, it was there. And I go inside the house and I lay down. And certain time I get up. And I get up, I take the Bible and I read a chapter out of the Bible, whether Psalms or what it is, and I pour the water. And I say to your mother, I say, Sissy, 11 o'clock, a bands will be here. Wake me. When the bells start to ring, wake me, a bands will be coming here, going to Kitty Peace. Kevin, I lie down in the house and I doze. 11 o'clock, I hear the bell. Sister say, Lena, get up, the bands are come. And when we could stay there and look around the road, and the bands, one truck load of revival, you see, master.
So where the revival people, where did they come from?
Well, let me tell you something. I can't explain and tell you where this revival come from, but let me tell you something, how revival go now. You go to the church. You're a sinner. Go to the church. Go to the revival camp. And you're there. And a person that revive from dead work is different from a person that just go and you kneel down at the altar and say you get saved. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You go and you join a church. That's about the revival. You revive. You just, let me tell you how me get my conversion. I was in Clarkstown. And one night I went to a meeting. It was a revival meeting. They knocked the drum and then sing and then shout. And I was away at the back of the church. And when I found myself, I was just trembling like this. And when I found myself, I was way under the table where the lady was reading. And I remember they tied me 2 foot and I forgot. And they put my hand down and I was there just trembling like a leaf. I just trembling. When the Holy Spirit take over on you, you're just trembling like a leaf like this. Just a tremble. Mm-hmm. The Holy Spirit getting and you're trembling. You see things and you do things. And mm-hmm. I went to one after I came here. And I went to a prayer meeting one night. And when the Holy Spirit take over, 3 men couldn't hold me. Mm-hmm. It is a strong power. Mm-hmm. 3 men, 1 man was tall like you. Mm-hmm. And when he hold me, he couldn't hold me. It's coming like an earthquake, you know, when earthquake shock. Mm-hmm. So. And for that reason, I was lying down on my back in my mother home for 3 long days. Mm-hmm. And my back there. Mm-hmm. Not even a cup of water, couldn't drink. Nor eat a crackers. You see? And the night, that was the Monday night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they decided to take a prayer meeting for me now and then take me up. And when I get up, when I was there, my spirit travel gone. I go to Egypt in my vision, in my sleep. And I get 3 corn dumpling, 3. No meat wasn't on it. And I ate it. I wasn't hungry, I never hungry. They don't give me nothing. They say me no want nothing and me no eat nothing. But me say me no want nothing to eat. When I get up, now them go and keep the prayer meeting. Write it for me like that. It just come to me. A big blackboard come. And there was language on the blackboard. And I started to speak the language. And the mother for the church started to interpret it. What I'm saying. And after that, just disappear away from me. And a small little one come. And I said those things. I repeat those in language to her. And after when she said, child, you go through. You're well blessed. You get everything. You see, so right now today, I get messages to go out. One day I was coming from when I was an evangelist at the church where I was going out Zion. How I get my evangelist. I went to church today. We have a convention. And we have to go home to have something to eat and go back. Kevin, when I reached a part of the road was coming down, it appeared like heaven opened and I heard a voice say to me, hear the voice said, there's a question I'm going to ask in church this evening when you return. Do you have the answer? I said, if you give me the answer, I will deliver it. The voice said to me, when you go back to church this evening, you're going to see 3 men on the rostrum. And tell me the 3 men name. You're going to see your pastor and the 2 Robinson. They were pastor too. This is the question that your pastor is going to ask this question. Who do you say that we 3 men represent? You must give the answer. in full question in full answer. You must say that these three men represent the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. There's a reward for you. You are going to receive it. And so the Bible said to me, you know, I don't see nobody. All right, me go home to cook and to eat. I could not light the fire. I was just pausing over this. After we went back to church, three of us went up. When we go back to church, Kevin, the church full from pew to the floor. We couldn't stand up further than the doorway. When me look on the rostrum at the tree, man, me see up there. Just as we enter in and stand up at the portico, Pastor Williams asked a question. They were evangelists, they were missionaries, they were pastors that are down there. Nobody. Two-person answer is not the right answer. I just lift my hand. And when I deliver the message, the pastor, you will go to church, meet, and you hear the pastor say like this, hey, 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 in the spirit, him, you know, sound a message in the spirit. He said, come sister. And when we go, I deliver the message. And when we go, you hear what the pastor said to the congregation. He said, flesh and blood could not reveal this. This is the power of the Holy Ghost. And the man ordained me the same Sunday evening for evangelists of the church. Now that is the way the spirits work. Now these people nowadays, because me and you live good, me go give evangelists in the church and you're not ordained. You know get it. Remember when the prophet went to anoint, who was it? David? David? Jesse's son. You remember it? When he have those other sons and they come, the Spirit speak to him and say, it's not those. He asked the question to Jesse, he said, have you any other son? He said, yes, the last one is in the field looking after the sheep. He said, send for him. When the son was coming in his ragged clothes because a sheep him look after, the Spirit speak from heaven and say to the prophet, that is the one anoint him. It's not by looks, but it's what you can do. He was the one that killed the lion and the bear and take care of the sheep. Prevent them from destroying the sheep. He said, anoint him. He will be the king. Right? That's why when he go and fight Saul, he win. Not Saul, Goliath. Remember Goliath message? That he killed Goliath, slew Goliath with a little rubber stone and take his sword and cut off his neck. And that's why Saul go after him to kill him. But he could not kill him because he was anointed from God. You see? And after Saul see and know, say, when him go into the cave, the brother was behind the cave there and he came out here. And when David made them say, Master, what must we do? Kill him? He said, no, touch not God's anointed. To his prophet no harm. And when he said, just get a weakness. What did the weakness was? What the weakness that they get from Saul was to show David, to show Saul. You don't know. They cut off a little piece of his garment, of his gown. And when he was going on the hill, David hold it up and said, look here. Oh, thou king, look forever. Look how could I destroy you. And he said, is that my son David? And as he go home, he died. He fell on his sword and he died. David get the throne. You see the sense and the activity that we engrave now, those people never have those ability to know that this is that and that is that. And I have this thing now to tell my children. They never have, they only go work. We hear about slavery. I don't know. My father and my mother wasn't in slavery. They were regenerated in the younger part when slavery abolished. Right. Just like how the slave that was in Jamaica now, you go to places that they can tell you that is the slave build these things. Right. So when in Egypt now, Pharaoh have the people them as slaves and he have taskmaster over them. This thing is coming from a long distance, you know.
So now, did they teach anything about Africa, as far as your knowledge of Africa,
Me
you,
not get any
you not
knowledge
get
of-
the knowledge of Africa. So you don't know.
Listen me.
Yeah.
My nephew now,
Mm-hmm.
Curtis,
Yeah.
he's in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
I think he have 3 churches in Africa
Mm-hmm.
right now. He go there. He minister to the people them. He build house and gave the less fortunate. That is still my son.
Mm-hmm.
So I and him never really sit down, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that he could explain until because we only hear about Africa and we hear that we were generated from Africa as slave to Jamaica. But that is our poor parents. You know, when I was in Kingston as a young miss growing up, I saw the Rastafari them was saying that they want to go back to their country in Africa. And the ship is coming such a time for them. And they used to march and go down to the seaside and say the ship is coming certain time and all. Now the ship don't reach Jamaica. So we as young girls now, we also go down and laugh after them. One at the time we go down a seaside, we go down there and them gather up about them going back to Africa and the ship come and them set up them bands and something. And here we know, them say, the ship delay for the outlight of this light out of the ship so you can't travel. So what will happen to you? You have to come back in a society and stay here. So tell you to get another signal for the every day you hear them attack. If you go to Kingston now and them so them say the ship. But when I get to find out now, we are really African. Yes, we are from Africa, but it's our poor parents. You see, from Africa they carry them come here as slave and sell them. You see, and the taskmaster over them now, when they came to Jamaica, have them you hear about Kojo, and you hear about Nani, and you saw them running down them over and them. But let me tell you something. You see, black people, they know easy to give up. Because one of the time when I look on the TV and so when they're going and the white people them from England, those were the slave driver, and them always, and them sell them. So them have them now try now to catch them now to carry them. I don't know when them not carry them go or to kill them, but when them think then that's St. Elizabeth, then call it, places. Montego Bay back that country that
St. James.
St. James. So the man say, they can't bother because them tie them out. So they can't bother. So them was call peace.
Yeah, the
Them
peace
call
treaty.
Peace treaty to make them go back with them come. And then the culture dead and Nanny dead and all those, but they are our
Ancestors.
farmer. That's right. So we know as who are older people, you see, hear about look at them, and the history of us now should go to our children, so that they can know what we go through. No, when I was young, we have to go and work for the bigger man them. Like them a dig yam, so we go. 3 pants, 6 pants, 1 basket of yam, heavy. You carry it over some hill tall on the house. You hear me? You know, get more than 6 pants of 1 basket. You if you carry 2 baskets, you get 1 shilling. But when you have the shilling, what $5,000 can buy now, the shilling could have buy more. Understand me? Because things was cheap. You see? And it go on and go on and go on. And let me tell you something. If your daughter live, when she reach the years of 30 or so, and the world lasts, it's going to be worse. You see? It's going to be worse. Because every day, things is getting. But do you have the sensitivity of what going to take place? Why this man come to Jamaica? Give them money to build prison, to take the slaves, the prisoner them from England, to carry come to Jamaica. Can that work?
No.
Eh? It a go work? Eh?
No.
So how the money where them give them? Let me tell you something. Jamaica is on a slippery ground. Because if they take their money to build prison and the prison don't build, and when them, if they decide to send out those prisoners from England to Jamaica, what you believe I go have? No slavery them I put back Jamaica, you know? No slavery them I try to bring back.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. You left Jamaica from you as a child, or you go over Jamaica, England, and you're born over there. Who you have in Jamaica?
You.
You have me in Jamaica. I said the one that leave Jamaica, go to England and born over there. Who they have in Jamaica? They don't have nobody.
They don't have nobody.
They don't have nobody in Jamaica. So when them send them out now, perhaps 18 and they have do the sentence and they come, they be like prison. When they left prison, where them go? When they left prison, where them go?
Which part?
Eh?
Where?
When them send them out and they do the sentence in Jamaica, and when they sentence up if them live, where them go? Who them go to?
Nobody. They not nobody.
Okay. So the government don't see and sit down and look and see that is a foolish idea to be taking their money from England.